Greetings and welcome back to Monster Legends. Alright, so we have one maze gone and another maze has replaced it, and at the center is yet another member of the new Forsaken group. Before we go over there and talk in detail, why don't we just take a quick trip over to here, the Worm Lad Challenge. This has 13 hours and 45 minutes left at the time of recording. You can see I haven't even really done anything with this, really. I just got the first 50, I didn't spend any gems on it, and that's good enough for me. I mean, if I did the extra 50, it would be very expensive. I don't know if I could do it. I don't really have enough gems to make sure I can do it, so, you know, I'm just going to take the extra 50, and maybe I rank him up someday. That's the way I see it, right? I just don't want to spend anything on it. Hopefully, those who don't have him have that 50 or are working very hard to get that 50. See, I would be trying really hard if I didn't have him. But I have him. He's ranked up once. He's really good. Well, I like to rank him up to rank 2, but you know, the thing about it is I can always put in some Elementium if I really wanted to do it. The extra 50 cells is kind of useful for that. Anyway, this of course is going to be going away. Now they did slip in another breeding event here, I think over the weekend. Where was this? This here, the Relics edition. Now this started while my breeding temple was still in cooldown, but I haven't activated it. I've tried the one at the bottom twice and I got epics, of course. Because either one of those I would love to have gotten an upgrade for. Here's the thing, apparently in like 2 days I think, they're going to have a top monsters breeding event. So activate your temple at your own risk. I tried twice. I got two epics, so standard operating procedure, right? I mean, I'm not going to complain. I did get Isol, and I put the video up for him. So, I mean, I did get something. It's just that one about 3 days earlier would have been better. That's all. I would have gotten so much stuff. I think that's all we have, except, of course, for our maze. So let's go in. All right, so this is Wickah's Lair maze, right? And there's Wickah over there on the right. Let's talk about the other individuals briefly. It's a rare. That's all we really care about. All right, now we have Mothman. Mothman, in terms of an epic, has a bunch of good stuff. I'm pretty sure he can blind. I know he can take stamina away. You know what the problem is? I think I mentioned this before. Is the one I had fed up, I actually trashed for pieces because I kept getting new ones of him. So I was scrapping them over and over again for elemental cells, you know. So I don't even remember what he's got. And looking at him, I wouldn't be able to tell because I'm saving him, feeding him up for a rainy day. The priority for me feeding individuals up to get advancement is definitely, do I have extras and can I scrap them, you know? And by the way, in case I didn't mention it, you'll notice at the top that there is a maze coin dungeon today. So get in there and get your maze coins because it's only available for a day. Then it's gone. All right, and then we have this one. This is the other legendary, and this is a good one. Predagellum is very good indeed. He's got a group freezing attack. He's got a single target freezing attack. But he's also got like really good nature damaging attacks, group ones. He's got a group heavy damage attack with, I believe, a 1 round cooldown. And then he's got another one, a high moderate one that does dazing too. So, I mean, you really could play him as a damage dealer if you wanted to with freezing in the background. Or you could play him with like a denial type of dude who can freeze and also just happens to have some damaging attacks, which is kind of the way that I play him. So, yeah, he's very good. If you don't feel you can get anything else, then he's definitely not such a bad idea. But then again, this is all about this individual here, isn't it? And let's talk about her. This is Wickah. Wickah is, of course, the second member of the Forsaken group. She's a legendary, she's nature, she's a member of the Villains book, the Undead book, the Female book, and of course the exclusive book. All right, relics, you know, you got the trap and you got the staff over there in case you want to see what's going on with that. And she has an evolving trait. All right, she starts with area dodge, which means that any area attacks will not hit her. If you want to actually hit her, you have to go right for her with a single target attack. She also gives her team immunity to poison, and that's not a status cast. That's going to stay with them, just like the War Master's extra little abilities do. In terms of status cast, she gets that at, of course, rank 1. At rank 1, she has a status cast to give the enemies poison, right? At rank 3, she becomes tough, which means she has a 35% chance to an extra, I'm going to say an extra 35% chance to resist negative status effects. You know, because they all seem to have a base chance to do that these days, don't they? All right, and if you get her to rank 5, she gets True Vision, which means she's really not going to miss if she attacks. I'm not really sure if that works if she has Total Blind on. I'm not really sure about that. All I know is True Vision is more or less the best kind of ability to hit you can get. It'll definitely override normal blindness and daze and such like that. Let's talk a little bit about skills. I gotta say, this is where she comes up a bit short in terms of a comparison with Wildbird. Now, Wildbird was a damage dealer, but I mean in the quality of the skills. She's got a lot of it's funny because she actually does decent damage. You know, she's got like a skill, like the first skill you'll get is like a high, I think it's nature damage, no, special damage that can blind and such, but it was high damage. She's got a lot of group attacks that do like high moderate damage and such. And they'll do things like take away positive status effects, and then, of course, disable a trait, which she can do. But, I mean, a lot of her skills are really terrific. I mean, if you look at her Tier 3 skill for a group buff, she gives damage boost and precision, and that's it. You know, Incognita, a normal legendary, gives double damage and precision to the group. So it's a better skill. Mind you, that one's got a little bit bigger on the cooldown, but it's going to hit a lot more when you're giving double damage to your team, right? I mean, even if you look at these are the Tier 4 skills we're looking at right now. And if you look at the bottom, Chamomile, you got like double damage on one guy, True Vision, okay, they're not going to miss, they're going to do double damage, and gives an extra turn to herself. I mean, I guess, I would think that would be more powerful if you gave it to somebody else. But the thing is that would be kind of what, I guess Cloud is closer with that. Because I was about to say Demise, but Demise doesn't actually give precision. She just gives the extra turn to them and then gives them double damage. But Cloud, of course, gives precision along with that. But this one really doesn't. I don't know. If you look at that third one, it's a little weird. Applies Pierce to itself, removes positive status effects from enemy, disables trait, and then removes Pierce. So in other words, it gives Pierce to itself solely for the ability to disable the trait. And then remove positive status. I mean, removing positive status effects will get rid of most of what's protecting you, you know? I'm guessing maybe this is going to bypass taunt or something like that if you want to hit a target when there's a taunter on the field. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, if you're talking about like evade or something like that, you know, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. These just don't seem to be really amazing to me, you know? I mean, look at that first one there. Deals moderate special damage to one enemy, removes positive status effects from one enemy, removes positive status effects from all enemies, disables trait on all enemies. Why is it going to the extra effort? Why is it doing that extra? I mean, if you can remove the positive status effect, you shouldn't need to do it to the group. Shouldn't the group one just do that? I guess maybe because it's a single target thing, maybe that's to deal with those who are, you know, dodge group attacks or something. I don't know. I'm guessing that may be it. It's just that her skills are good, but they don't seem to rise to the level of what this new Forsaken subgroup is doing, at least in terms of what we saw from Wildbird, right? All right, let's talk about the counts. Okay, this is kind of the reason I delayed this for a day, because this information wasn't available. These, of course, are the costs that are going to be incurred, you know, and I'm not really sure what's going on with this grid. They did the same thing in the previous one for Wildbird. I mean, is that a mistake that Predagellum has actually got higher numbers than Wickah? And maybe it's the fact that she's actually cells and you have to collect the cells or something like that. I'm not really sure. One of my viewers seemed to think when it was Wildbird that the numbers were reversed. But I mean, this is the second time in a row, and the numbers are different, so it's not like they just copied and put the names down on them. So I'm not really sure what's going on with that. But here's the thing. I'm guessing that they're going to do the same thing they did with Wildbird and his maze, and that being Wickah's going to be the limited time. And you're just going to use her path in order to collect the cells you need to rank her up. Because remember, she falls into the same category. She's exclusive. You can't own more than one. And you can't trade the cells. You can't use Elementium. You can't use the, in this case, nature cells. So you're going to have to get the cells from this event or somewhere in the future. Thing about it is that, you know, if I could just get her, I'd be happy with that. I mean, I'll probably try for some of the cells like I did for Wildbird. But if she turns out to be the limited path, that's what I'm going to do, right? And, you know, they keep doing this, this 20% the first day, which is kind of a waste, especially in an event like this. Matter of fact, just before this, like 10, 15 minutes ago, they were doing a 10% discount. I mean, in either case, it's a waste to do that. So if you're going to do the limited path, you're going to want to hold on to every coin you can possibly get, right? And if you intend, instead, you're going to go for the cells at the end, then you're going to want to wait for a 30%, which probably is going to show up in the same order as we had the last time. You know, I had it noon on last Friday. I think this is the same time interval, so it's probably going to be the same thing, at least in terms of my time zone, right? So I'm not really sure why anybody would use cells during the 20% discount. It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. And it seems to be almost like a little bit of a bait, getting you to spend them or something like that. Because whether you intend to go for the limited path or you intend to go for Wickah, you're much better off going for a 30. If you don't get the 30, you're really wasting it, you know? And it does seem to be kind of the same kind of pattern. At least, I don't know, are they going to do it again this weekend? I have no idea. It's the day after Thanksgiving, so I'm going to have to rush home, you know? Because I'm going to be away on Thursday. So we'll have to see how this works out. That's my plan, at least. I'm going to plan on the limited path. So they're doing the maze coin today, the maze coin dungeon today. So I'm guessing the limited path shows up tomorrow morning. And then it goes for 2 days. I don't know how it's going to be. The last one, I think it was around 38, 3,900, somewhere in that range. So I haven't finished the maze coins dungeon. I think I have like the big stuff at the end left. So I'm going to be working on coins. I'm going to target the limited path. And, you know, if that's all I get, that's fine. I'm good with that, right? So just be careful with events like this in the future. Especially an event like this when it seems very likely that the limited path is actually going to be the individual. Because they did it for Wildbird, and they're very likely going to do it for this one, right? You can't really see the maze here because they haven't uncovered it yet. But if you look there, you can see cells immediately. So you figure it's going to be the same cell collection in order to put somebody together. Or if you get them from the limited path, to just rank it up. So that's what I'm counting on. All right, and I think that's done. And by the way, if you see here, I'm hatching him. That should probably be, I'm going to record that tonight. Probably put it up tomorrow. So that's probably going to be my team, even though somebody thinks that instead of Seacar, by the way, that's where I am. I haven't looked at it here in a while, but there we go. And instead of Seacar, maybe I should wait for this one. I'm not even going to throw her in until after Wildbird is done. So I don't know. I have no idea what kind of individual this is because I figured I was going to get it anyway, so I might as well just save the surprise for it, right? But I don't know. I probably will just go with Seacar and Isol, and then when I have Wildbird, I figure that's a pretty good party. But if somebody thinks that the other one is better, I guess it would have to be a denial replacement because that's what Seacar is for me. I'll think about it. I don't know. Should I hatch that one first? I don't know. We'll have to see. Anyway, I think that's about it, except, of course, for War. Another reason why I skipped yesterday, by the way. So I got War today. All right. This morning we were doing pretty well, and it looks like we still are. So I think we lost the last one. No, we won the last one. We lost the one before that. All right. Alright, I don't want to fight that one. No, way too much support speed. Okay, so that one got beat up on because there's absolutely no speed there at all. Nobody set that team up, did they? I'm thinking that was like, maybe the player just didn't do that or something like that. Alright, well, let's take a look around and see what we can find here. Ah, he's kind of fast. Don't know if I want to do that. But I did see somebody over here had something that was very interesting to me. Let's just see what I can throw together. Actually, I have a team in there already, but I don't think this is going to... Actually, how fast are you? Oh, you're nowhere in the vicinity of me. Are you, You're hardened. Oh, that's actually a problem. You know what happened to me in the previous match is I only got out one alive because what happened is somebody... Actually, it was actually Wang Zhou. He actually resisted the time stop, and that was kind of disastrous. That's a good question. You know what? Let's just do it. Whatever. Let's go. All right. Obviously, the first thing I'm doing is this. All right, and then time freeze. Please do not resist. I'm dead. Literally, I'm dead. Raider ambush. Okay, stamina regeneration, probably the best thing to do here. Okay, time switch. Here's a good question. Well, I mean, that's the way I'm going to go, isn't it? Yeah, that's the way I'm going to go. He's got triple damage on, by the way. The problem is I have curse going on down here. What am I going to do here? I guess making sure he can't do anything is probably not a bad idea. All right, do you have... Remove negative status effects. Yes, thank you. All right, and I can't do anything to you at the moment. Do you still have the triple damage? You still have the triple damage. Okay, good. Finish him. Oh, I can't hit him. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. But he's dead anyway. All right, that worked out all right. Okay, so let's see. Oh, is that an epic? Let's not do that. Okay, somebody's already attacking that one. Okay, that's the one that I got. Yeah, the Wang Zhou resisted the time freeze, and then that turned ugly. Very ugly. Wow, okay, beating them all up. What do I think? There's a lot of support speed down there. That looks like a terrible idea. What do we have over here? No, let's not do that. Yeah, the 15s are usually a 15 for a reason. That's interesting. Dangerous, but interesting. All right, let's just see what we have here. Now, I think, didn't I see somebody had... Yeah, right there. All right. So I got myself a Megaton tank. All right, what am I going to do here? Well, you know what I'm going to do here. Where is she? I'm throwing my own Myrak in there. And in terms of water, yeah, I'm going to go Gorg. Okay, it really all depends on what the respective Myraks do, right? Okay, so we got, what did you get? All right, you got, can only be damaged by water. You got can only be damaged by water. And you got a 100% damage mirror. Ouch, that's all kinds of ugly. All right, well, you know what? I don't have to damage you to give you a random control skill, right? Okay, you guys don't have that stuff anymore. All right, let me think. I really need to do something about you, but you're mega frozen in the front. All right, Whale Hunter. That's going to do a lot of damage to you, but... Yeah, I might as well just do the damage while I can, right? All right, and then when we add drowning all around. All right, let me think. You got, what did you get? You got a skill mirror. All right, he's still got the Mega Taunt on. Why don't we just do damage return? They're not really damage dealers, though. I'm thinking maybe why don't we just do this instead? Double the life. Oh, wow. Okay, for a minute I thought he was getting it twice. All right, what do we got here? Oh, why don't we just, where is it? Yeah, immune to control and torture effects. Okay, and let me think. Go robot. Remove positive status effects from one enemy. This one in the front is dying really quickly, so I don't have to do anything, but I'd really like to get rid of the Myrak. Oh, you're taunting. Right. Okay, now you're mega taunting. That's very unfortunate. For you. And you guys don't have your shock anymore. Let's change that. Let me think. I guess I could do damage shield now. Oh, you have, that's not good. Remove positive status effects from any moderate damage. All shock. They already have shock. Damage reduction. He can't remove anything like that. Alright, just a damage shield then. Deep thought. Remove positive status effects. Okay, okay, that was unfortunate. What do you have? You have Mega Possession. That's not good. Whale. Please do Whale. Okay, you charged. Okay, you're dying very quickly, unfortunately. Apply shock. They already have shock on. Oh, you're not taunting. He's got one more round. Do you have move? Oh, you don't. It's locked, unfortunately. All right. Well, I'm gonna lose him. There's not a lot I can do about it. Go robot. I need you dead. Don't take it personally, but I need you dead. Yeah, his turn's coming up, and he's gonna die. Unless, of course, you can actually finish them, which I don't see happening. Oh, this is your last turn, isn't it? Oh, well. Boom. Yeah, timing is everything, right? Whale Hunter. How did you do that? Oh, you have what? You have shock on you. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, that right there is the one that would have saved Geb's life, right there. Do we have? Okay, hold it a minute. First law. Okay, and boom, you're dead. How unfortunate. Oh well. Okay, I lost one there. Looks like we got a good lead. They've attacked not that many times less than us, so I guess coming back would be kind of difficult, but you never know, right? They might get really enthusiastic towards the end. But it looks like we just added some more too, so that's good. Okay, so let's do PvP. All right, so, and this thing is going to scream at me saying, as soon as I kill something, oh, you're in this league, you're in this league. By the way, my trophy count has been allowed to slip a bit, just in case we need that little extra oomph. All right, and I'm testing with this team for now. I'm testing with this team, so we'll see how this works out. Maybe I'll try Hook Kawaii in there, but I think I kind of like his skill set in terms of the really big solid hits and stuff. We'll have to see. I don't know. I'm gonna test with this. All right, so let's go with our first team. Our first team today was suggested by Teep Kazmirs. And Teep gave me 7 teams. I chose this one. Mostly because the members weren't chosen by other people. All right, we're starting with Terra. And then we're going over to Earth. And this was going to be Korra. And finally, Earth again, right on the top, is Sparta. All right, so we do have a really strong team here. Is it strong enough to do the team over here? That's a very good question. I might be asking for trouble by doing that, though. I'm wondering if the Agursus is going to have, like, all speed on him or something like that. I mean, it looks like suicide, so let's do it. Okay, they're very meaty, though. All right, we'll have to see where this goes, right? Okay, obviously we're doing this. Okay, I know who I want to get rid of first. I'm going to do it with the second attack, though. Yeah, the second attack just kills him outright. All right, you... Yeah, get rid of him. And then you get rid of him. All right, can't freeze either one of them, so I'm going to boost. All right, and now I'm going to do, yeah, Megaton. That may end up being a problem, but we'll see how that works out. I'm looking to see, what do I want to do here? I guess I really want this one dead here, but... Ouch, that hurt. Okay, yeah, I mean, just get rid of it. We'll worry about the big fiery guy, you know? Alright, can't freeze you, but a little bit of damage. Alright, let's see. Quicksands and Daze. Torture effect is always a good thing. And just stabby stabby. You missed! This is a wonderful thing. That Daze actually came in handy, right? Alright, charge. Let me see. Stun. Can't really stun him, though. 50% chance. Probably just better off... I guess any kind of damage is... It's just going to be off the shield. Just charge. Alright, let's see. I'm thinking boosting again. Alright, boom, boom, boom. Oh, take with Sanma. Okay, okay, yeah, she still has the Mega Taunt on her, so reapply the Quicksands. And stabby stabby. And finish him! Okay, big old meaty team, but they didn't really have any denial or anything like that, and that's really a good thing to have. I hope you had a good weekend. I gave you the extra day off on Sunday. I hope you appreciate it. Apparently not. I guess you're a workaholic? Those workaholics don't like it when you give them a day off. Yeah, I figured I'd see that. Alright, so let's go on with our next team. Our next team today was suggested by Nicholas Howard. Alright, Nicholas gave me 2 teams, but the first one had Igneous in it, and my Igneous is still 60, so yeah, don't ask for him. But fortunately, you did have a backup team, so you know what? I'm going to go with the second and third individuals first, because I just want to show the tragedy of this team. Alright, we're going to start over in Magic, and we're going to start with Chronica. Okay, nothing wrong there. Alright, next off, we're going over to all the way down here. To where is she? There she is, Elvira. What could possibly go wrong with this team? Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? We're going over to water, and we're gonna go with... way down here. Bubbles! Yeah, that's the combination that I was waiting for, right? Okay, so let's see if they can actually win. We're not trading Elvira for Elvira, especially. Oh wow, that team on the left, absolutely no. Up the middle. I mean, the thing is, I don't have a lot of damage here, so I'm thinking up the middle. Yeah, I'm thinking up the middle. I mean, technically speaking, I guess Elvira's my damage dealer. All right, let's go. All right, well, I'm going to do this. And yeah, the last time I had selected the wrong individual, so this probably worked fine, right? Right, so she's got the triple damage now. Hold on a minute. She's got the triple damage because she evaded it, right? All right, and time freeze. Please do not resist. All right, that worked out good. All right, what are you going to do? You could take stamina, 100% of stamina away from somebody, which sounds like a really great idea. Who's stamina from target? Can't you do like, and a damage boost? That's a good idea. All right, low water damage and take 50% of stamina from all of them. Since they're standing around doing nothing, right? All right, and I was going to do a time switch. All right, so they get something bad and we get something good. All right, what did you get? Oh, you got an extra damage boost too, didn't you? All right, so this is probably going to hurt. It's going to be fatal for two of you. Sinner Agony deals moderate light damage, 50% chance of sunburn, but it's going to be 100% death for two of you. All right, do I want to turn him into a kid? No, I don't. Charge. Because I'm going to take your stamina away. And then, oh, Virus should still have the, okay, you know what, here, take a timeout. Elvira should still have the triple damage, and she's got a single target hit, so have 63,000 points of damage. Okay, he helped, I suppose. It's just, really, you want a damage dealer for that kind of thing, you know? Alright. I guess you don't like Mondays, is that it? Alright, I'll take the rune. Maybe I got to him before the coffee kicked in, right? Okay, team up the middle. No, it's terrifying. Let's do something else instead. All right, so let's go with our third team. Our third team was suggested by Preston Gamer 849, and Preston wanted to see. Hopefully, we can find something strong for this one. Although like I said, I'm not risking that one up the middle. Nope, I'm not. All right, we're starting with Nova, and then over in Earth, we have a little bit of redundancy here in terms of Big Owl, but we make up for it also in Light with, where is Bella? All right, well, we do got a lot of denial here. I'm not going to mess with the Temerian, especially a 131. It seems like a terrible idea. I'm willing to bet those guys have lots of 10s on them over there. Lots and lots of 10s. So I'd rather not do that. Don't want to risk this team over here. I mean, they're 115s. I don't have any support speed here. Do I? No, I do have support speed. I'm going to risk it. It's a terrible idea, but I'm going to risk it. Oh. Sorry about that, Preston. This is going to be really fast. I suppose it's good that his cooldowns got activated because he can't kill himself or something like that. And yeah, they're cooldowns. Charge! Okay, he gets to do something. Vendetta? Alright, and that's all he can do. Yep, that's all he can do. Let's see. Well, I mean, she can kill somebody. Kill him, because he's a pain. Okay, unpaid loan. Alright, do we have a chance here? Bella is my damage. Okay, he nearly lost his stuff there. Alright, can I do Vendetta again? Yes, I can. Okay, she lost her stamina. They both lost their stamina. Okay, the Isofix is nearly dead. Alright, the Isofix is dead. What do you got here? I guess I probably should have done that one earlier. Alright, hit him, give him guard down. Ah, he took her stamina away again. And she can't do anything. Oh, okay, she's gonna die. Oh, she's just a little alive. Okay. Are you kidding me? Alright, boom, you're dead. Oh, come on! What? Okay, take that off. Her cooldowns got activated. Oh. Can I take all that life and put it on Bella? A whole new hit. Okay. Hit. Thank you. Okay, well, that was a miracle. Alright. Okay, that's awesome. I see you're in a much better mood. That coffee must have kicked in. Okay, so let's go with our fourth and final team for today. Our fourth and final team for today was suggested by Wisp Fighter Alex. And Wisp Fighter Alex wanted to see, over in Earth, we're going with Geb. And then, of course, I'm reaching over here and I'm going for Spirit, so you know who it's going to be. It's going to be... Oh, there he is. Dave. And finally, over in Metal, we're going with Karen. So obviously we have a very strong team here. Is it an Elvira team? No, I don't think so. I'm going to refresh. I'm going to refresh to see if we can get something good, but not like hideous. I mean, up the middle, do we have any extra turners here? Dave is the only extra turner here. It's an incredible risk to go up the middle, especially with Dragar. Dragar can really mess somebody up. So I'm wondering how long that Geb would actually stay alive, especially with him. It will also depend on what we get. So we're going to get random positive effects here from Karen and Dave. All right, we're going to throw it up there and see what happens. We're going to go up the middle. Very risky, but let's just see what happens. That's a lot of damage you got there, dude. That's a lot of damage. All right, what are you doing? Okay, what do you have? You have skill mirror. You also have damage protection. That's a good combo right there. All right. They don't have anything. Okay, that's my favorite thing. All right, let's go with a random control skill. Okay, stun. We got a mega stun here, and there's like a mega freeze up above. Now here's the question. Should I just go to kill him and get him out of the way? Because he's the kind of the problem. I'm gonna do that. Let's get rid of him. All right. Oh, you're not. You got your cooldowns activated. Of course you did. All right. Nanovirus and Total Blind for everybody. Oh, they're both. I didn't have to do anything. Both of them are like megaed out. Okay, I didn't have to do that. Remove positive status effects. Gives total to one enemy. Who's up next? You. All right. Let's see. Boom. And shock. Oh, I got Death Door back. Get rid of him. Even though that was a kind of... I think he was mega blinded, right? Yeah, just for safety purposes, double your life. And charge. Oh, you just... Oh, okay, that was all kind of ugly right there. So here, you take a timeout. And boom, you're dead. Okay, they handled that pretty well. Yeah, Megaton tanks are really, really powerful. And last chance to be good. And what are we gonna? Okay, all right, that's fine. You gave me the coins. That's fine. Okay, I guess maybe the coffee wore off quickly then too. All right, and we're done. All right, so we have a new maze up here, and the coins dungeon is open now. Get in there. Remember, it's only there for a day. Get as many coins as you can. And like as I said, I do believe that the limited path will open tomorrow, and it'll probably be Wickah. So if you're interested in Wickah, that will be the chance to get her. There probably will be a 30%. If it follows the same pattern as the previous one, it was on noon Friday Eastern Standard Time for me. So you have to work out where that's going to be in terms of you. I don't know if it's going to be exactly that, but it probably will follow the same pattern. We'll have to see, but that is my guess. That's my guess. And of course, the Wormlad challenge is going to be ending. If you're trying to get him and you don't have him, do everything necessary, right? Just spend every gem you have. Remember, there's a gem dungeon open now too. So go down there and get extra gems if you need it. But he's very, very good. Do whatever you got to do to get him. And like I said, they have that little breeding thing that's still going now. But remember, there's supposed to be a top monsters breeding event later in the week. So yeah, hold on to that breeding temple. And of course, I'll have a video up tomorrow for Wildbird when I feed him up. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for now. So thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games because games are fun. See ya.